Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl BrittReacts, and today we're going to react to Why Rednecks Don't Need No Crockpots from James Gregory. Let's see what he has to say.
I got crazy kinfolks. Y'all have crazy kinfolks? I mean, we love them, but I got one now. Had lunch with him 3 days ago. He's bragging, always bragging about something. He's bragging about a brand new 6-quart crock pot. And he don't have it yet because he's got it on layaway. And he tells me, he acts like it's the greatest thing in the world. He asked me, he said, do you have a crock pot? I said, no, I don't have a crock pot. You ought to get one. I said, I don't need one. He said, here's what you can do with a crock pot. You can put a raw chicken in a crock pot early in the morning, turn it on low, and when you come off from work that evening, it'll be ready to eat. Ain't that something? And
I am almost 100% sure at this point that this man identifies as a redneck. He talks about rednecks so much, and he just said kinfolk. And if your kinfolk are rednecks, well then, by golly, you're at least a redneck by association. I adore him. I think he's hilarious. The mystic and wonder of crockpots, it's amazing. The Instapot, even better. Don't shoot the messenger, folks.
said, that's good, but you don't work. Like you're home all day, The reason he's home all the time is because he's never had a full-time job, because I don't think he knows how to fill out a job application. Where it says nearest relative, he'll put 12 miles. In case of emergency call, he write in like 911. Just crazy people. But it's good to be here. By the way, I got here about an hour ago, and I saw some of y'all outside. They had food here today, but outside the studio. It was wonderful food. As you can tell, I love food. I tried every diet that don't work. A diet that I hated the most. A few years ago, they had this diet called the Stillman water diet. The Stillman water diet. You had to drink 18 glasses of water every 24 hours.
Jesus.
I lost 2 pounds in one day. My bladder fell out. But I love good food. Have you noticed that young people today don't know how to eat real good? Young folks, they get politically correct on what to eat. I work and travel with other comedians. Some of these guys, bless their heart, these are weird guys. I mean, they're 25, 30 years old. We always stay at the same hotel. They'll call my hotel room and they'll go, we going out running. You want to go?
If there is one trend that I hope doesn't stop, I hope it is like wellness, right? I think it is rather trendy to like, let's go running. There's this thing right now on Instagram about women joining running clubs because there are like fine, fit men in these running clubs. It's like, that's what I mean when I say like, it's trendy, but I do hope the trend continues because we all should be focused on our health and wellness. But this is funny because he's like, I'm old school running. I too am like, please don't ever ask me to go run anywhere.
So, we going out running. You want to go? And I'm like, do what? We go run. You going? I'm like, no. But if you happen to cross a Krispy Kreme, you can bring me something back,
Ooh,
And I hate to go out to eat with them, especially, I love to go to the truck stops. And this is a true story that happened in Nashville just about, a year ago. They had me working with a 25-year-old comedian.
Oh, I
we
wonder
went
who
to
it
a
was.
truck stop, not a 4-star Mediterranean restaurant. This is a truck stop. We sat down, 2 comedians surrounded by truckers. Waitress comes over, big woman, not a lot of teeth.
Not a lot of teeth. I don't think I've ever been to a truck stop where there's like a restaurant, like where they serve you. I've been to truck stops where they have like, Burger King or McDonald's inside or something like that, or a Subway, and they have like the showers and the bathroom. But I don't think I've ever been. Are there differences in truck stops? I don't know. Interesting.
Comes over, big woman, not a lot of teeth. All this young guy wanted was a salad. Nothing wrong with that. He asked this truck stop waitress, did she know whether or not any of those salad ingredients had ever been exposed to any type of pesticides? She said, well, we spray for roaches every now and then. I don't think none got on the lettuce.
If you, and God bless, be as healthy as you want to be, but if that is the type of the level at which you need to know how clean you're eating, you need to be packing your food everywhere you go. Like, that's just that. That's wild. I love that there's a young boy in the audience. One, because it shows how like kid friendly his comedy is. It's not vulgar or, doesn't have any foul language. And two, that the child was laughing because he either can relate, understands, or, there's some connection there. And that just goes to show you, like, at his age, he still can connect to younger generations, which I think is how you know how good a comedian is. It's not like, oh, he was funny back then, or, oh, my grandma thinks he's funny, but I don't think he's funny. It's like, oh, no, I laugh at him too. I think that's a telltale sign that there's literally a teenager in the audience.
A few minutes later, she put the food in front of him. He looked at it. I didn't know it come with cheese on it. I can't eat that. I'm lactose intolerant. She said, honey, that's not lactose cheese. That's cheddar cheese. You see, I wouldn't make fun of these guys if they would leave the rest of us alone. But the ones I just described to you, they have the audacity to make fun of my food. They will point at my food and they'll go, do you know what that greasy food's going to do to you? I'm like, yeah, fill me up.
It's going to taste
I
good.
think that way. I need to maintain my strength because I'm usually one of the pallbearers when my healthy friends drop dead working out. I love what they don't love. I love chicken fried steak, extra gravy, mashed potatoes, extra gravy. I was a grown man before I realized that gravy was not a beverage.
Ew. Ew.
Cornbread and a lot of butter. Ooh. When I say butter, I eat real butter. You young folks, get yourself some real butter. Stay away from that phony stuff. You see it all the time. Heart healthy and smart balance and the popular one, I can't believe it's not butter. Well, hell, I can. They'll say, I can't believe it's not butter spray.
Butter spray.
It's a butter mist.
It's a butter mist is crazy.
It's a butter mist. Trust me on this. If your daughter marries a guy who sprays his butter, there ain't gonna be no grandkids.
I'm with him though. Don't bring none of that around here. Don't bring it around me. That's a good Southern man right there. He loves his Southern fried, dipped, smothered, scattered, smothered, all of it, dyed, fried, and to the side, honey. If it doesn't read like the Waffle House menu, I don't want it. And that's that on that. That was funny. Dang, you're not gonna have any grandchildren if your daughter's husband uses not even real butter, but then butter mist. Oh Lord, I love this man. I love him. I adore him. I think he is sensational, and I hope you have the day you deserve. Bye.